While you are alive, how do you ensure your wishes are met? There are so many ways you can do that to ensure that your wishes regarding your bank accounts are honored after your death. Hello, lovelies. I am Mimi. Welcome to BankSmart Academy, guiding you to smarter banking. Do well to smash the like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell. Thank you. What happens to your bank account when you pass away? When a person passes away, their bank accounts are affected in several ways, and the handling of these accounts are governed by both state laws and the account holder's estate plan's decision. For accounts solely in the deceased name, the funds will become part of the deceased estate, even in a situation when the deceased introduced an additional signatory while maintaining his or her name alone on the account. There is a saying that deceased dies with his mandate. So as soon as account owner is dead, the other signatory ceases to be a signatory to the account. The funds, of course, will become part of the deceased estate and will be distributed according to the will or state intestacy laws if there is no will. Then let's talk about company accounts, how it's treated. Most company accounts are not structured as joint accounts, but are instead tied to company itself. The account is owned by the company, not the individual directors or signatories. There are two things that determine how this will be treated. The company's governance document, that's the article of incorporation, or call it association. In this case, the company's governing document, that's the article of incorporation or bylaws, typically outlines procedures for handling the death of a director or signatory. These documents may specify how signatories are appointed and what happens in the event of vacancy. Then another key thing here is the board resolution. The board of directors may need to pass a resolution to appoint a new signatory or director if one passes away. This ensures that the company remains compliant with its internal governance. So how will they access the account? If the deceased was a signatory on the account, the bank will typically require documentation such as death certificate and a resolution from the board to remove the deceased name and update the signatory list. The remaining directors or signatories can continue to operate the account, provided that there are other authorized signatories still in place. But if the deceased was the only signatory, the company may need to appoint a new signatory. Then, how do they handle the estates of the deceased in a company? The deceased director's estate may have claims or interests in the company. Depending on their ownership stake anyway, this could involve legal consideration if the director was also a shareholder. So in summary about the company, in handling company accounts, when a director or signatory of a company account passes away, the handling of the account involves reviewing the company's governance documents, notifying the bank, and potentially appointing a new signature through board of directors. Proper legal and financial guidance is essential to navigate this process effectively anyway. Then there is another one that is called payment on debts. They call it POD. If the account has a designated beneficiary, the POD, the fund will pass directly to the beneficiary upon the account holder's death by passing probates. Then another one is trust accounts. If the account is held in a trust, the funds will be managed according to the terms of the trust, and the trustees will have access to the funds. Then, probate process. How is it done? Estate administration. If the deceased accounts are part of the estate, they will go through probate, a legal process where the deceased assets are distributed according to their will or state law. How do you handle debts and taxes owed by the deceased? The truth is that before any distributions are made, the estate must settle any outstanding debts and taxes. This will in turn, of course, affect how much is available to beneficiary. So in all of this, the key thing here is, while you are alive, how do you ensure your wishes are met? There are so many ways you can do that to ensure that your wishes regarding your bank accounts are honored after your death. You have to consider the following steps. The first one, if I will advise, is to create a will. This will clearly outline how you want your assets, including bank accounts, to be distributed. You can designate an executor who will manage your estates. Then, designate beneficiary. You can create a POD account for countries or accounts that allow POD accounts. Designate beneficiaries to ensure funds transfer directly to them without going through probate. This is mostly practiced in developed countries. Joint accounts. If you want a loved one to have access to your funds after your death, consider setting up a joint account. Ensure the name of the account reads both signatories' name. Some people make this mistake of, when they open accounts on their own name, they will just come and act their loved one as a signatory. No, that is not a joint account. Any day you die, that person you added as a signature will not have access to that account. But when you make it joint account, your name and the signatory's name, that is what is joint account. That is a major mistake most people make in the bank. Then another way to ensure that their wishes are met, your account or your funds are administered the way you want it. You can establish a trust account. For more complex estate planning, consider setting up a trust account. This can provide more control over how and when your assets are distributed. You can now communicate your wishes, discuss your plans with your family members and executor to ensure everyone understands your wishes and the steps that need to be taken. Then another thing very important is review it regularly. Periodically review your account and estate plan to ensure they reflect your current wishes and circumstances. Most times you see people writing their mother as next of kin. You see people writing their siblings as next of kin. They wrote this thing when they were still single, and when they get married, they will not go back to bank to change this. So that's why we advise that to review it regularly. Periodically review your account and estate plan to ensure they reflect your current wishes and circumstances. Anyway, you can consult professionals to advise you with your estate planning, or even financial advisor to navigate the complexities of estate planning and ensure that your bank accounts and other assets are handled according to your wishes after your death. If you take these steps, you can help ensure that your bank accounts and your assets are managed and distributed according to your desires, providing peace of mind and both you and your loved ones. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. Also share your thoughts in the comment section so others can learn. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and turn on notification bell to get more interesting packages. And remember, this is BankSmart Academy, your guide to smart banking. See you. Bye.